welcome to Yoga with Sandra. My name's Sandra, and this is Arthur. He's my black lab. He used to be a guide dog puppy in training, but now I've adopted him. So this is Arthur, and today we're bringing you a nice 10-minute, easy peasy yoga flow to get your morning going. Today we're going to start on our back. So make your way to your back, take your time, and just relax your head down to the mat. Take your feet as wide as the mat and let your knees fall together in the middle. Nice restorative pose. Snuggle your shoulder blades underneath your heart space here. And let your hands just rest on your hips or your belly. And take a couple of deep breaths in. Nice full breath. As you breathe, feel your ribs expand, your lungs expand. One more big deep breath in. And relax it down. Walk your feet together. We're going to take a bridge pose. So bring your heels in as close to your booty as you can. Maybe even see if your fingertips can tickle your heels. You're looking for that kind of space. Of course, if you're not there yet and your feet are out, then we're just working with what we got. Everybody works with what they got. All right, so we're going to tuck the tailbone. So tucking the pelvis. And then you're just going to start to peel the tailbone up one vertebrae at a time. Lift, 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 lift. And you're squeezing your inner thighs together as if you're squeezing a ball or a block. And then think about reaching your shins forward. So your you have kind of an internal rotation in your legs, maybe even press into your big toes. And then press your shins away and use that traction to push your chest towards your chin. But don't tuck your chin, leave your chin reaching up to the sky. So we're not thinking so much about squeezing the glutes. We're thinking about pushing the shins away from the chest and finding length there. You might even try to relax your glutes, relax your tailbone as you lift up. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lower down. And we're going to take it one more time. So tuck the tailbone, engaging those legs, lift, 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 lift. This time, if you want to interlace your fingers underneath your tailbone and really snuggle your shoulder blades up underneath your heart space even more, press your shins away, press into your big toes, inner thighs engaged, glutes relaxed as best you can. Lifting, 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 and then slowly roll down through each vertebrae of your spine. And we're going to pull the knees into the chest, get a little counter stretch for that back. And maybe even, let's take the knees out wide and then bring them around. So get a little massage on the back here. And then we'll take the left foot down to the mat and take the right leg up. And interlace your fingers behind your hamstring and push the sole of your foot up. So if this is not accessible to you, you could take a towel or a necktie, or if you have a strap, you could use a strap and use that to hold on to your hamstring as you press your foot up. And you're flexing your toes towards your knee. Really press that foot up. And then gently let it fall out to the side. So you can use your hand to kind of give it a shelf to lay on. Letting your navel hold in. Even though you're laying down, you still want those abdominals engaged. And the more that you pull your belly in, the more that you get engagement that helps to hold this whole position here through your hips. And then go ahead and lift that leg back up and release it down to the floor. Second side, left leg straight up, pressing the sole of the foot up to the sky. Again, you can interlace your fingers and hold onto that hamstring or use a prop, a strap, a towel, whatever works. Holding it up, pressing up nice and high, feeling that yummy hamstring stretch. Then we're going to open it out to the side. Again, you can let your left hand kind of act as a holder there. Nice big deep breaths in, pulling your navel in, helping you hold that position. And then take that leg back up and down to the mat. Pull both knees into the chest, give them a little hug. And then release them both down. We're going to let both knees, let's take the feet out wide again, as wide as the mat, and then let both knees come down to the right. You might even walk your left foot out further to the left. Try to get the left inside of your ankle down. And then you're going to reach the knee down towards the mat, but not just that. Maybe try to reach the knee towards the corner of the mat and see if you can get that stretch through the psoas, hip flexor, really reaching that knee down and away. Take a big full breath in and slowly let it out. Then we're going to take the knees up and over all the way to the other side. Let your right ankle, inside of the ankle, come down. Reaching that knee down towards the mat and away towards the corner. Take a big full breath in. Big release. And then bring those knees back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. And then we're going to take the hands behind the hamstrings and rock and roll. So rock and roll up the length of the spine. And then as we get all the way, as you're ready, you'll just cross your ankles and come forward onto all fours. And then you can center yourself on the mat. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Take your knees out as wide as the mat, toes touch, and then sink your hips back. Reach your hands forward, extended child's pose. Let your forehead come down to the mat. Take a big full breath in. And let everything relax on your exhale. And walk your hands back up. Swing your feet off to the side. Come back to a nice, comfortable Sukhasana, easy seat. Relax the shoulders down, lift the chest. Take a big full breath in, finish strong. And slowly relax it out. Thank you for allowing me to guide you in practice today. Namaste.